those bums and backs of legs. So if you want to, you can pop your thick band on. You don't have to. Also, if you want to work the arms, you can pop your thin band, well, have it nearby because obviously we don't want to use it yet, but you'll have your thin band and you'll have it either side of those arms, not on the elbows, either below or above, but just have that down by the side as we work our way down onto the floor. So feet hip distance, toes forward. We're going to inhale, and as we exhale, tuck the chin and roll that body down. Nice and slow and controlled. When you get to the bottom, little bend in the knees and walk the hands forward into plank. Hands below shoulders, back the neck nice and long. Draw the belly button in, and as you exhale, lift the bum, look through the legs, push those heels down. Bend your right knees, you push your left heel down. And then switch. And then push both heels down. And then slowly come down onto all fours. Sit back on those ankles. And as you exhale, walk the hands round to the left. And then slowly walk the hands all the way around to the right. And then back to center and uncurl. Now we're going to come onto all fours. We're going to be on our forearms. So we're going to make sure that the shoulders don't come over the elbows. Hands are directly in front of those elbows. Hold yourself up, back of the neck nice and long. Bring your right knee slightly to center. Lift your left knee up and let it hover off the ground. Without leaning to the side, take the left knee out to the side, back to center. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Lift and lower. Do the same on the other side. Bring the left knee slightly to center. Lift the right knee up. Take it out to the side without hitting your wall. And then lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Lift and lower. Take the knees back to hip distance apart. Any wrist issues, stay on your elbows. If we're okay, we're going to come up onto our hands and we're going to pop that band on. And I want it above the elbows, okay? So hands are going to be below the shoulders. Or if you're on your elbows, make sure your shoulders are a little bit behind those elbows. We're going to do opposite arm to leg if we're on our hands. If we're on the elbows, just the leg. So you're going to slide your right hand forward, left leg back. Then we're going to take them out to the side. Back to center and in. Left arm, right leg, lengthen. Out to the side. Back to center and in. Keep holding that chest up. Lengthen. Out. To center and in. Lengthen. Out. To center and in. Now this time we're going to lift the right hand. Not if you're on your elbows, still just do the leg. We're going to lift the right hand and left knee. Let them hover. Take them out to the side. Back to center and lower. Lift the left hand, right knee. Let it hover. Out to the side. Back to center and lower. Lift. Out. Center and lower. Lift. Out. Center and lower. Everybody come onto the elbows. Still got that band. So if you're on your elbows and you've got your band, just take your elbows a little bit further apart so you've got resistance. You're working those arms. Bring your right knee slightly to center. Lengthen the left leg out. Lift it up and lower. So we're just lifting the leg and lowering the leg. Those with the band, keep pushing out with those arms, keeping the hands in line with the elbows. Don't let them fall in. So you're working the arms, and also you're working the chest, which I said I wasn't going to do today, but we're doing it. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Lift and lower. Bring the knee in. As you bring in, just release that resistance slightly. Relax the shoulders. Take your left knee slightly to center. Lengthen your right leg out. Now take those elbows further apart again, so you've got the resistance. Hold your chest up. Float your right leg up and down. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. One more. Lift and lower. Bring the knees in. Release the tension. Just release it completely. Sit back on those ankles and relax. So we've got arms out in front, shoulders back and down. Those with the bands, this is going to be a resistance work. Those without the bands, it's just going to be a mobility as well, okay? So you're going to keep your right hand still. You're going to take the left hand out to the side. With that band, go as far as you can. Bring it back to center. If it pulls on anybody's shoulders, you get rid straight away. Take the right hand out to the side. Back to center. And again. So with the band, you will feel this all the way down the side of the arms. Into the shoulders. Without the band, we're just working on shoulder mobility. So just take the hand out and in. Out and in. With the band, take your left hand out to the side. Take your right hand out to the side. Hold. Same without the band, but you're just feeling that stretch. With the band, it will be trying to pull your arms together. Don't let it. Hold. And then slowly bring the hands back to center and uncurl. Oh, well done. Right, let's just pop that band to the side for now. We're going to come back onto the forearms. You're going to bring your right knee slightly to center. We're going to lengthen out that left leg. We're going to lift the left leg up to hip height. Then we're going to bend the knee. You're going to bring the knee down, knee up. Knee down, knee up. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Now let's add a rotation. So the knee will go to the left, the foot will go to the right. We come back to center and down. Lift, rotate, center and down. Lift, rotate, center and down. Lift, rotate, center and down. We're going to add on if you want. Lift, rotate. Two options. You can bring the knee forward, or we can bring the knee forward and the weight forward. So your head comes forward. Then we come back to center, lower the knee, lift, rotate, knee in, push away, lower, lift, rotate, knee in, push away, lower. Last one, and we're going to hold it for 5. So we lift, we rotate, we bring the knee in, we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it back and lower. Well done. Bring the left knee slightly to center. Lift your right leg up. Heel into the bum. Knee down and up. Lower. Lift. Keeping the heel into the bum. Don't let it move. That's it. So you're working the back of the leg, you're working the bum. Now let's add the rotation. So we lift, rotate, knee to the right, foot to the left. Back to center and down. Lift, rotate, center and down. lift, rotate, center and down. Keep pulling that stomach in, lift, rotate, back to center and down. Let's add the knee coming in if you want. Lift, rotate. So knee comes in and if you want, weight comes forward. Push away and back to center. Knee down, up, rotate, in, out, down, up, rotate, in, out, down, up, rotate, knee in, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, back to center and down. Well done. Sit back on those ankles, bring the hands round by the feet, curl up into a little ball. Tucking that chin, feeling that stretch all the way through those shoulders and into the back. And then slowly uncurl. Come round into a seated position. Take your band off and we'll stretch out those legs. So lengthen out the spine. Bring the right foot to the left hip and draw that belly button in. And then take the right hand towards the back of the room and turn to face it. And then slowly come back to center. Take the foot, rest above the knee. Let the hip area open up. Remember, if knees or hips don't like it, you can have your foot on the inside. And then take the left hand towards the back of the room and turn to face it. And then back to center. Same on the other side. Take the foot, rest above the bring the foot to the knee. Oh my Lord. Hip. Pull the knee in. Lengthen out the spine. Take that left hand towards the back of the room and turn to face it. And then back to center. Take the foot rest above the knee. Let the hip area open up. And then take the right hand towards the back of the room and turn to face it. And then back to center, legs out in front, reach up towards the ceiling, lift up from the hips, and then exhale, reach forward. Feeling that stretch up the legs, into the bum, into the spine, into the shoulders, and down the arms. And then slowly uncurl. Take the hands towards the back of the room, rest the fingers on the floor, squeeze the shoulder blades together, open that chest. And just tuck that chin, turn the head slightly to the left, keeping the chin tucked, back to center, to the right, back to center, and uncurl. Well done.